Hello folks of YouTube, my name is Salemchevy and welcome back to another video that I thought that I would never have to make in like the type, just talking about a topic that I think is very, very stupid. And hilariously enough, it's not even a political one or anything like that, it's another internet trend. And I'm sure you guys have already seen the videos and talks about it and stuff. I'm not doing this to get any views or anything like that, or clout, or subscribers, or nothing. I'm just talking about this because this is something I feel that everybody on the internet needs to talk about because but people may not realize it right now, but this is kind of stuff that is life changing. And if you don't know what it already is, the title of the video should give it away. There's a TikTok trend called Devious licks. Now, I'm only just now finding out about it. I actually found out about it from the evening news on the program they gave with my local news station WKYT and WLWT. And watched it, I'm like, huh, you have to be kind of special to do something like that. Because who in their right mind would go and steal something? Okay, but before I get further in there, because I'm actually kind of annoyed about this and stuff, which is why I'm going at this like I always do, just talking about it randomly, not a script or nothing, just saying it right from the heart. But apparently, what a devious lick is, if you don't already know, which is kind of rare to find somebody right now on the internet who doesn't already know what it is. But if you don't know what it is, apparently a devious lick is you go and steal something from your school bathroom, apparently. Like a hand dispenser that gives you soap, a paper towel dispenser, a urinal, a sink, a mirror, the whole fucking toilet where you shit. I mean, that's what it is, and it's a trend on TikTok for some stupid reason. And I'll get to a few points about it, but I want to first say that if you're someone doing this, just stop. Alright? If you're stupid enough to record yourself with stolen property, even if it's from a school, if it's a camera, if it's a dispenser, or anything like that, if you're stupid enough to put it on the internet, then you deserve everything that it comes towards you. All the hate, all the possible jail time, and the things that get added to your record because of that. Alright, now that's the first thing. The second thing I want to say is just how simple-minded people that are doing this actually are. Like, how stupid can you actually be to go and steal something from your school? Because it's not hurting anyone else other than you and the people that you go to school with. As in, your classmates, people that you're probably friends with, more than likely. Why would you do that? Okay, that's one question I can't answer. And I'll get to my experience with this kind of stuff. Hilariously enough, it actually happened like 5 years before this trend. Hilariously. We'll get to that in a minute. But the other thing I want to talk about here is the fact that this is happening. Now, me personally, I don't have TikTok. I don't ever plan on getting TikTok because I'm a firm believer in what goes on in China. Now, I was actually considering getting TikTok a while ago, but what ended up happening is they just did a little switcheroo, make people confident in them, and it didn't work. But most people don't know. But everything in China, regardless of, if it's a YouTuber or someone that, I don't know, makes something on the internet, like some kind of advertisement, even that small stuff, it's controlled by the states. And that means China themselves. The government controls it. No matter what it is, you don't ever see the clear picture. TikTok was made from a Chinese company. I am not being racist, I'm just stating the fact. I do not trust TikTok because if you ask me, they're using this as a way to gather intel on people. And that seems kind of dumb because how can you gather intel on people who are just uploading videos, leaving comments, that kind of thing, like YouTube, like what Google does to all of us to get, you know, uh, our specialized ads delivered to us and stuff. Well, I don't have an answer, but I really don't like being spied on like that. And I'm a hypocrite, I know, because I'm doing YouTube, getting spied on like that and all that stuff. But the difference I see is with TikTok, whenever there's a trend, even if it's gruesome, like over the top, it'll go no matter what it is. Same thing with this thing, Devious Lick. I think it just shows how desperate people are anymore to get clout. And like me, I actually have a lot of rules and pet peeves about, popularity on the internet. Like I took a long break, mostly because I seen I was getting popular. And I'm kind of a weird person. I don't really like the popularity. I do, but I don't. If that makes sense. Because I feel like it's a responsibility because as you get more popular, you don't want to disappoint people, so you keep pumping out content. But for me, I just want it as a place to, stream, upload videos every once in a while. I'm talking about YouTube and my channel. That's just me. But getting back to the topic with these devious licks. Alright, we got to go back way in time. It's 2015. I'm actually in 8th grade. Alright? There was a time, and it actually went on to high school too for a little bit, but there was a time, for some stupid reason, I can remember this so clearly, that someone thought it would be funny, or something, to go into the boys' bathroom, because, dude and stuff, of course, and rip the urinals off the walls. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. I'm sure you've probably seen it now with this trend. But back then, it was so stupid. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? So, the school found out about that. They tried to get someone to confess to it. No one did, obviously. Sure as shit wasn't me, because I'm not stupid enough to do that. So, in response, the administration of the school just closed down the bathrooms for everybody for like 2 weeks. Couldn't use it at all, mind you. So, it's a hard lesson, but we didn't have that problem again. Because when one person screws up, it's really hilarious. It's almost like a communist kind of setup. If one person screws up, everybody screws up. It's like in the military thing. To actually think about a better analogy there. Either you all pass, either one person passes or none of you pass. Kind of like that. Your team, that kind of stuff. It's a hard lesson, but we got over it. Well, every once in a while, always. I remember this too in high school, and this lasted throughout high school all the way up until I graduated there in 2020. Surprisingly, like there would be times in the month, just randomly, when the bathrooms just be locked and you couldn't use them. Luckily for me, though, there was a bathroom, hilariously, in the basement where our musical department was. I was in the orchestra, and we had a key. And luckily, our teacher was nice, and if he wanted to, because most of the time some people did and didn't, he asked for the key, go to that bathroom. It's kind of a faculty bathroom, but kind of not. But it was a very, very nice bathroom, and no one ever screwed it up because, lock and key and stuff. But just going to the normal bathrooms and stuff without that, it was like hit and miss because of the same kind of similar stuff. But the other reason why I decided to record this video is, it's one thing to steal, and it is stealing. Stealing soap dispensers, paper towel dispensers, all that stuff. Okay. Stealing a toilet where hundreds and hundreds of people have probably shit in. Like, who the fuck's gonna buy a used toilet from a school that God knows how many people have used in the probable decades that it's been there? The only thing you can do with it is just throw it out or clean it somehow, make it a freaking flower pot, but even then it's disgusting. But as to why you would go through the hassle of doing that, because you can get really sick from dealing with that. You know, you can get hepatitis and everything from that kind of stuff. Real nasty, nasty stuff. I've actually gotten hepatitis from when I helped my uncle with his plumbing company, hilariously, just cleaning out stuff. And I wasn't even exposed to anything, directly. Just how it happened. But then that's one thing. Here's the point I'm getting at. I seen a little bit ago, this is why I made this video. People then thought it would be funny to start stealing security cameras, whole entire fire alarms, stuff from teachers, their personal belongings. And then there's this dumb kid, this stupid idiot. And I'm not even going to try and defend him. He's an idiot. And he deserves everything that comes his way, no matter what. He deserves to be punished for this. He stole like a whole entire classroom's cell phones. Like probably 20, 25 iPhones and a shoe. Where the fuck did the shoe come from? But them iPhones look somewhat new. They weren't like the iPhone 12s and stuff or whatever we're on to now, like 8 and 9 and all that jazz. But that is actually stealing genuine property. Like, the way I see it, that's at least 20, say he stole 20 of them, that's 20 felonies right there. Because them things are expensive, as you know. You're probably using a phone to watch this video. And I'm like, okay, stealing them is one thing. That's one thing. But then you're stupid enough to upload it to the internet to a specially made account that is tied into your personal information. Another reason why I don't get TikTok. That's me. But if the police wanted to, they have a suspect. Someone stole X amount of phones. They go on TikTok. They see, oh, well, this kid, he has X amount of phones, so you don't really need that much. And everything. Like, that dude's going to the pokey. Like, he shot himself in the foot, essentially, is what it is. Because, I'm not encouraging this at all. But if you're going to steal something, if you upload it to the internet, then you're special, you're stupid. Is all it is. If you steal something, you don't talk about it. Now, I'm not encouraging it. Do not do that at all. Stealing is wrong. Do not steal. But it really kind of hits me because I've seen that kind of stuff, and my dad was actually a teacher for a time, not any recent time and stuff. A lot of family that's teachers and stuff, having to put up with stupidness like that. Like they're having to now go through and have chaperones stand in the bathroom and make sure that there's no one taking anything. Like, the world is sad anymore, and it really is. Like, there's just no other way around it and stuff. It's really pathetic, it's really sad, and there's just nothing else to say. But I guess the last thing that I'd want to say is, if you see a trend like this on the internet, don't do it. Like, it's not like the Ice Bucket Challenge from like 2014, 2013, roughly. Like, that was actually a good cause, raising money, all that kind of jazz. That was a genuine good cause. But if you're going to do stupid stuff like this, like, I got an example for you. It's from a long time ago now. It was in middle school, actually. I don't know if you guys ever did it. I did it only once, just to see if if they were telling the truth. But it's like draw a black square on your hand with like black ink, like a Sharpie or something, and then take your phone camera, set it to flash, put it up against it, and take a picture, and it burns your skin. Now that one's kind of harmless because it didn't really burn you necessarily; it just kind of felt hot and then went away. But what I'm getting at is, apparently there's this trend where you take the eraser of your pencil, rub it up against your skin, make your skin peel and turn red, and then in that infected wound that you just made, inflicted on your body, you would then go and put Germ-X on it, causing extraordinary pain. Like, if you were to do something like that, you are stupid. I'm sorry. It's exactly the same thing as this devious lick crap or whatever they're wanting to call it. But I don't know. It's so stupid that I had to make a video about this, and I'm not even mad about it necessarily because it doesn't affect me anymore. I'm in college, which there'll be a video coming out sooner or later, don't know when, explaining a little bit about the long break I had and all that stuff, and explaining why the stream was short. But I had to make this video talking about this because the last thing I want to say is if you're doing all that just for clout, then you're really one of the most petty people on the planet. Because you're not going to go anywhere by having clout like that or getting clout like that. Because automatically it makes you a suspect on stealing stuff and everything. But I don't know. It's so stupid, and there's really just no words for it. Like I was actually sitting here before I started recording, I'm thinking on what I would say, and I really couldn't come up with anything because it's just so stupid. Like, what do you really say other than it's stupid about this trend? Like, there's nothing else to say really, other than you know. I hope the kids that are doing it, which are high schoolers for the most part, people that are young adults and stuff, could probably drive maybe. That whatever happens to them in terms of legal stuff, that it is light. They don't have to serve jail time like community service, something like that. That doesn't affect their lives because they made a very, very, very stupid decision. Like that's just me, and you know, I really don't know what to say about it. Like I'm not getting mad like I normally do when I do this kind of stuff because it's stupid, but can't do nothing about it. I don't know. But if you did stick to the end, thanks for watching. Be looking for in the future, here in the next week or so, from when this video uploads, for another video talking about the long break I did, then explaining why some streams work and some streams don't, hilariously enough, and other, hopefully getting back into the live streaming weekly stream deal. But, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.